If you are in Greenwich, the ship isn't hard to miss. It's 15,000 tonnes, it has 10 decks, and it's 176 metres long. Find out more about the Dutch ship that's in the Thames.
Now, you never need a good reason to visit Greenwich. There's so much to see there all the time. But this weekend, there's even more. 15,000 tonnes of metal has arrived near the Old Royal Naval College. And not surprisingly, it's getting lots of attention. Bryony Williams has spent the day on board a NATO warship, would you believe? Bryony.
Yes, we're just down from the Cutty Sark, and this is the Johan de Witt, a NATO warship. It's a Dutch Navy ship. It's actually the second largest vessel in the Dutch Navy, and at the moment it's part of a NATO maritime group protecting the northern flank of Europe. About 170 crew on board. We're doing various jobs, keeping it going, but as you can see, even in this light, it is huge, and it has room for over 600 military personnel on board. There's even a medical facility with an operating theatre if there's any injuries or emergencies. But one of the key things it's doing here in the UK is hosting dignitaries to reaffirm NATO alliances as the world becomes more hostile and a more of a tricky place for defence as it steps forward into ensuring our security here. And I've been finding out more about what it's been doing earlier on today. The Johan de Witt. The Dutch ship is in the Thames at Greenwich on a pit stop after its NATO deployment Baltic Sentry. It's the flagship of a naval group providing security for the alliance's northern and eastern European region. And one of its missions is making sure critical underwater infrastructure is protected from any threats.
It is very real. Things are happening, and you may not be seeing them right now. They are out there. So it is important for us to keep a good lookout, to make sure that we're seeing what's happening. So around your doorstep, there's Dutch, Belgian, French, German ships, making sure you're secure.
The Johan de Witt acts a bit like a command and control platform for a group of ships, including British ship HMS Duncan, which recently shadowed a Russian vessel in the English Channel.
My staff was running that specific operation. We give the tasking to HMS Duncan that was in the channel. They do the intercept, they follow the ship and report to us, and then we send on the information to Maritime Command in Northwood.
The Dutch ship also has helicopters, drones and landing craft at its disposal from allied countries as part of what's called Standing NATO Maritime Group 1, so it's ready for anything.
That's the whole point of NATO. We work together so we can fight together. And the more we do this kind of work together, I think it increases everyone's capabilities.
If you are in Greenwich, the ship isn't hard to miss. It's 15,000 tonnes, it has 10 decks, and it's 176 metres long. And it's expected to be in the capital for a week. Bryony Williams, BBC London.
Yeah, well worth seeing.